Oh man, I got the a continuation. I guess this is part two. I must have pressed a button, but anyway, this is a part two of my slot car obsession. These are Thunderjet Ultra G chassis by Autoworld, and here we move on to some more Thunderjets by Autoworld. We move on to some extraction chassis cars. All right. And we continue with more extraction chassis cars from Autoworld. And we continue with more extraction chassis cars from Autoworld. And we continue with 4-gear chassis by Autoworld. Funny cars and stockers, Batmobiles, and last but not least, as far as Autoworld goes, are my Super 3s. In any event, I also have my case ready for next Thursday coming up at a slot car meet. I got a variety of the faster cars here. And here are more of my Thunderjets from different car makes. Like TFX, Dash, Autoworld Ultra Gs, Thunderjets, Johnny Lightnings, and what have you. That's my impromptu tool bin, my Autoworld adjustable power supply, rust kit made in 1974 Aurora hand controllers. And it goes the rest of the bag of limbs. I wouldn't say that, the recent acquisitions are that Ford Escort and what looks like a Bonnie and Clyde getaway car. Of course, my I Love Jesus truck, semi, parked right there by the tree in the house. My wall of fame, the stickers that I've acquired that have been sent to me, and a lighted sign by MX69 Luke, AFX Racing. And we'll continue with more AFX magnet traction, non-magnet traction cars. There are a Dash chassis or two here. You can see a G Bud's custom Indy car. And these are pretty much what I had left off when I left the hobby in my early 20s. But managed to add a lot more to them, including these Tycos, which my brother gifted me a few of them to start it off. But I've added to that collection. These are mostly HP2s, HP7s, and some 440 X2 chassis Tycos. Moving along, we got some more Tycos. So, don't feel too bad, Jim. Here goes my AFX magnet traction collection. And a continuation of the AFX magnet traction collection, the F1 cars. Last but not least, on the bottom, I think I have probably the fastest cars of the bunch. These are my lifelike cars on M chassis and T chassis. If I could point out exactly the ones that came with the set my grandson gifted me, I would dare say it's the Kodak Max and the Valvoline number 6. Those two cars right here. This one and this one. They were in the set that my grandson, my oldest grandson, gifted me. It was given to him when he was 3 years old, and I held on to it until just like 3 years ago. And I asked him if he had any plans for them, and he said, "Why, Grandpa? You want them?" I said, "Well, if you're not going to do anything," and sure enough, he gave them to me. So in any event, it was a few more of my speedsters. My latest AFX Racemaster Mega G Plus magnet traction cars, and some good old Tycos. It goes another G-Bud Custom. And these two I got from Rich's Slot Car Rooms. These are beasts. They're so quick. And there's nothing on the other side. But in any event, I would also... I'm going to just pause this for a minute. I'll be right back. And to finish off this video, part 2, it should have been just one long video, but it's a part 2 video. I want to thank Jim Bonito of Jim's Slot Car Obsessions for this beautiful sticker. I know he says he's not pleased with it, but look at the special effects I can get out of it just by changing the angles. It's a beautiful sticker, Jim. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're a good slot car brother, and don't feel too bad. One of those boxes from last, I think it's last year or this year's acquisitions that I focused on downstairs in the living room. I dare say there's about maybe 15 to 20 cars in there I got from an auction site on a Wednesday and on a Saturday. They were awesomely priced as well as awesomely beautiful. Quite a few lifelikes, Tycos, the whole mix. So don't feel too bad. It's about 15 to 20 cars waiting for me there. I don't even want to tell you, because when you're getting them in bits and pieces, not bits and pieces, but a car at a time, and the price is so good, you really don't realize how that the final price of the whole package, the inventory got not the inventory, I forgot what they call it. Anyway, what I owe, let's just say the ticket, it threw me for a loop. So yeah, I feel the obsession. So in any event, Jim, I want to wish you a great day. HO Slot Car Familia, a great day. We'll see each other tonight on Scott's House of HO Racing on YouTube with Scott Daniels, and he's got a fun auction as well as a informative a channel, an hour and a half, a great way for all us HO slot car fans to pass a nice Saturday night at home. Me, I'm already gearing up for an Italian sub with potato chips and a 20-ounce Coke. And anyway, familia, Randycoqui at HO Slot Cars it is with on at HO Slot Cars it is race course with just showing you a little bit of what our obsession is, what our passion, what our love this hobby, what our love for this hobby is, and any event. Once again, have a great Saturday. Randycoqui at HO Slot Cars it is race course.